Hey everyone, my name is Elsha94. Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on the PC. Today we are starting a new challenge. This is the 4 category challenge. As you can see spinning around the screen at the moment, we've got every category that appears in this game with some new categories from the list. You can see we have arts and literature, we have geography, we have language, there's Harry Potter in the mix, there's Disney in the mix. What we're going to be doing is making a note of all of these categories that we select, and they will then form the basis of what we get asked in this episode. So, what is category number 1? Category number 1 is world food, it looks like. Yep. So, world food will be loaded into the game first. What is our second category? I'm hoping for Harry Potter. I'm hoping for Disney. Arts and literature. This isn't going to be a very good episode, I don't think, because I don't know a lot about arts or literature, really. Star Wars is a good pick. So is Harry Potter. It's Harry Potter by a whisker. Let's go. Okay, Harry Potter, that's a category that I like. That's good. We need probably Disney, I think we'll be set. It is manga, it looks like. Okay. So those are our 4 categories. Let's get them loaded into the game. And let's see how we get on in this episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So as well as playing this game again after some time away, there's also been a significant change having downloaded the DLC for this game. You can see that we have normal, which is basically all classic themes for a real challenge, easy, which is the challenge we had before which had no timer, and then quick, which is mainly composed of text. So it's kind of like the mobile version of this game. The other big change is that now we have the option for a timer or without a timer. To me, this should have been in the game from the first place, but most importantly, should not have been put within a DLC bundle. This is core fundamentals of a game. Questions I'm happy to pay for, but stuff like this should not have to be locked behind a DLC paywall. Nonetheless, though, we have got it. Let's go without a timer, and we'll be playing without a timer throughout this series. So, arts and literature, world food, manga, and Harry Potter are the 4 categories that we will be playing with today. Without further ado then, let's get locked and loaded into this game. Before we get going in this episode, if you like what you see and you like the idea of this 4 category challenge, make sure that you hit the like button down below. And don't forget that you can of course subscribe for more content just like this. Let's see how we get on in this first episode of the new series of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. One thing you still cannot deny though is that this set looks phenomenal. I do want to see if we set the country to like somewhere else, so we get a different set.
Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Let's start right away.
Okay, so there's no secondary round of music, which I think there should be.
Tonight
but
we're going to give it our all to answer the questions, but most importantly, we're going to have a good time.
Gonna have a good time.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right then.
You know the money ladder, and it's 15 steps to reach the million.
We know this already. Yep.
To help you, you have 4 lifelines at your disposal. Phone a friend, the 50-50, ask the audience.
We know that 15 Jesus, 15 questions. Let's begin.
Let's move on to a whole new question.
A ring pull is normally used to open what? A door, a can,
Think.
a bank
Take
account,
your time.
or a letter?
Think.
It's going to be a can.
Let's go with B.
It's going to be a can.
Is that your final answer?
That will be my final answer.
Yes.
£100.
Right.
Love to see it. Nice and straightforward. I will be
Believe
skipping
it?
ahead.
It's
They've
climbing
also put the
quickly.
pound sign in the
Let's
right
keep our
place,
streak
which
going.
also is nice. Because
It's time
that
to move on to
annoyed
a
me
new
greatly last time around that I played this game. Which of these is a fish-eating mammal? An otter, an etta, An
So,
otter
I would
or an
say,
utter?
Let's go with the right answer, and therefore, C.
Is that your final?
Oh, yes. That's my final answer.
Got it right. Well done.
Nice. £200 in the kitty.
Are
Let's
you
move
ready
on.
for this new question?
For a tourist, the letters B and B signify bed and what else? Bath, breakfast, books, or blanket? It's a bed and
I would
breakfast.
say B.
So this is your final answer?
That will be my final answer.
You have given your final answer.
See,
I hope it is the right one.
so
That's
what I've
an answer I
noticed
can get
is that
behind.
there's no more overlapping.
I needed to keep
It
my
would seem,
cool, and it
just
paid
great,
off.
big improvement, but it still takes
Let's
too
go for
long
this
on
new
these first 5
eliminatory
questions to
question.
get the answer right. What name is given to the space in front of and below the stage which contains the orchestra? The hole, the ditch, the grave, or the pit? I think it's the pit.
Okay.
Think
D.
of I don't know
En
where
route
I've got
to the
that
win.
from, but I think it's the pit.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, that's my final answer.
You
Nice.
figured it out perfectly. Nice answer.
Okay,
Let's take a
£500.
breather and go on to the next one.
We are 1 away from 1,000 from the
It's
first
time
milestone.
to move on to a new question.
In 2010, comedian Russell Brand announced his engagement to which pop star? Pink, Lady Gaga, Taylor Swift, or Katy Perry? Thankfully, I know this one.
Take your
That is
time.
Katy Perry.
Let's try D.
Final answer.
You had to make a choice. Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
The threshold has been
Yeah,
reached.
there it is.
Congratulations.
£1,000. Okie dokie. First milestone, no lifelines used. Awesome start.
So let's
No
move on
Harry
to a
Potter
whole new
questions yet,
question.
though. Which French skier was the Olympic slalom champion in 2002? Martin Fossard, Jean-Pierre Vidal, Alexis Pinturault, or Jean-Claude Killy? Don't know this one, so I am going to flip the question. I would have
It's
guessed
time to
B,
use the flip
Vidal,
and
but
change the current
I
question.
wouldn't even know where to begin with that. As if that's right. That is outrageous.
Let's go for this new eliminatory question.
Which of these is not a member of the famous Bridges acting family? Jeff, Bo, Matt, or Lloyd? Jeff Bridges definitely is. Haven't heard of any of the others. Phone friend. Maybe it's
Okay,
not Bo,
let's get a friend
but I
on
don't
the
know. So to remind ourselves, here are the list of people that we can contact in this episode. We've got Pierre, Vanessa, Andy, and Eva. I think for this question, I'm going to select Vanessa.
Julie?
Yes, Vanessa, it's me. I'm on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I'm completely stuck on a question.
Go on and tell me everything. I'll try to help you. I hope it's not a question about television, but if not, it should be okay.
Oh dear.
I know the answer, and it is C, of course.
Okay, thank God. Alright, Matt
I'm
Bridges
going to choose C.
apparently is not
Final?
part of the famous acting family.
Oh, yes, that's my final answer.
The choice is made. It's time to discover the right answer.
Yes, there it
Right
is.
answer.
There it is.
I needed to keep my
£2,000.
cool, and it paid off.
At the pace you're going to make short work of this new question.
Okay, with 2 lifelines down though. Superstitious actors refer to Shakespeare's Macbeth as what? The Scottish play, the Swiss play, the German play, the Algerian play. I'm going to 50-50 it.
Okay, please
I
take
suspect
away
it
two
might be the
random wrong
Scottish
answers.
play.
And leave the right answer and the one remaining wrong answer.
Still there, I'm going to go for it.
A is going to be the right answer. I can feel it.
Final answer? You sure?
That's my final answer.
Okay, the computer validated your answer. Well done.
Yes!
You got
That
it.
was a complete guess.
Okay, let's take a breather and go on to the next one.
4,000. Can we just appreciate the fact that I haven't had a single Harry Potter question yet? I'm pretty sure I selected it.
And here's a new question that I hope won't worry you.
Beta vulgaris is the Latin name of which plant often used in salads? Arugula, tomato, beetroot or radish? Beta vulgaris or beta vulgaris? See, if it was me, it would be beetroot, for the simple fact that beetroot is pretty vulgar, for me anyway. Let's ask the audience on this
You
particular
decided
question.
to appeal to the audience, who will vote now to help you.
Beetroot what?
I'm confident that it's C. Okay, we're picking C.
The audience
Final
went
answer?
with C as well.
That will be my final answer.
The choice is made. It's time to discover the right answer.
No.
You figured it out perfectly.
As
Nice answer.
if.
I took the time I needed, but at least the results are there.
As if beetroot is beta vulgaris. That logic cannot be the same as
Will
what
you be
they
able
defined
to
it
answer
as,
this
but
new question as well?
who created the character of Kamala Khan, aka Miss Marvel? There are some long names here. I'm trying to butcher them.
Well, now.
Jennifer Robertson Dworet, G. Willow Wilson, Kelly Thompson, or Stan Lee? I mean, has to be
I'm a
Stan Lee,
gamble,
right?
And so I'm choosing D.
You know what
Has
my
to be
next
Stan
question
Lee,
is,
surely.
Right? Is this your final answer?
Yes, that's my final answer.
You have given your final answer. I hope it is the right one.
Oh,
That is
G.
not
Willow
the answer.
Wilson created it.
It's over? Seriously?